BTC Reaper. My goal on this channel is to teach you how to reap the rewards of trading, whether the price is going up or down. Over on total for the daily, we are seeing a retest of our flag, so not much concern here for me, as long as tomorrow we see a strong green candle. If we can get a strong green candle, we can still make our move to that 900 billion area, and then providing we meet support or consolidation in that range, we could continue higher from there. Our VWAP does want to push up, momentum is gaining strength, money flow does want to push forward, but is stagnating, so just keep an eye on lower time frames. If we look here at the 1 hour, you can see we attempted to break down through our pattern, and then we came back up, and we are currently trying to make another retest. This is going to be the more important candle, the next couple candles, because if we follow this with a strong green candle, we can make another bounce and then continue forward, at which point, if we get that higher high above that 824 billion, then we can continue up toward that 900. But remember, odds are you're not going to get the full move up or the full move down, but with the geopolitical things kind of clearing up, it does seem a little more probable we could make a move, see some sort of pattern form, and possibly make another move later too. Our momentum does want to push up, VWAP is starting to gain strength, and money flow does want to gain strength as well. Remember, we do pattern trading here, so when you're pattern trading, you're looking for your current breakout and where that can take you. Then you kind of mull things over. Maybe you take your profits. You want to take some profits, at least take the initial out, and then you wait for your next pattern to set up. That way you can get more clear direction. Now, pattern trading is not guaranteed. There are no guarantees. There's no crystal balls in trading. Otherwise, everyone would be a millionaire. Now, over on Bitcoin futures for the daily, we do have a rejection of a breakout, but again, I would just watch for another strong green candle. If we see another strong green candle, we can push through this gapped area and then continue above that value area high and push up further. Now, our next kind of consolidation range, we have some candle wicks and bodies right here around that 95K. That is a strong support here on futures. We'll show that in Bitcoin because it does look a little better on Bitcoin on how that range is looking. So over on the 1 hour, we do have this rising channel. We did try to invalidate it, and now we are pulling back into it. So that's the only cautionary thing I have right here, because if we don't get a higher low followed by a higher high to invalidate this pattern, we could see another touch to the bottom, at which point we could give up strength. But that VWAP does want to push through that neutral, so if we can see higher highs with higher lows, that will push momentum higher. It does have a green dot, and that'll keep the money flow in the green, which will help push those higher time frames further. So over on Bitcoin, going to be very similar as far as price action here. We got a little bit of a pullback, nothing too worrisome, because you see we are coming back down into our previous consolidation range, right at the top of that range, just like total. So just like total, if we have a strong green candle, we can make that bounce forward, push toward that 93K, which is our major support here on the daily, and then hopefully continue further. Our VWAP does have a higher high with a higher low, so we do have a bullish trend here, pushing that momentum higher, which will give that money flow strength and help push us further, providing lower time frames can stay stronger. Now for that 95K, we do have some ranges. Didn't mean to go on the daily. So if we zoom in here on the daily a little more than we typically do, so 95K is right around here. So we're looking at this range here, the bottom of this previous consolidation range. We have a little bit of volume between that range and our current consolidation range, but we're likely going to push through that volume, try to make a retest, and then hopefully continue further. If we can break that 93 and 95K ranges, then it's likely we will push back toward that 100K over time. That VWAP does want to get a higher high, so again, that is positive. So now we'll jump back to the 1 hour and look at how things are looking for us. So over on the 1 hour, we do have a potential lower low here with a lower high. So I would exercise caution. This could be a bearish continuation, as the highs and lows would not connect. So if we see further lower highs and lower lows, I would watch. But that VWAP is trying to break that neutral. If it can hold above that neutral with higher highs and higher lows, then momentum will push higher and money flow can continue to push forward. Remember, once that money flow breaks into the green, it can keep those higher time frames stronger. Now over on graph for the daily, we do probably have very similar price action. Yeah, we try to break above our pattern. We are kind of pulling back toward the top of those previous consolidation candles on the daily. Our stochastic is starting to round, RSI is starting to round, that VWAP is starting to curl away. Momentum does want to lose strength, and that money flow is pretty flat. So if that 1 hour does end up breaking away, if that was a quick glitch, now if the 1 hour can quit breaking away, then we could push forward. But if this 1 hour does break down, then we will push lower. So watch this VWAP very close on the 1 hour. We do have higher lows, but we're struggling to get significant highs. We need some stronger highs in bullish territory to push that momentum higher and give that money flow strength to see our full breakout. Likely, if total were to break out, we would see graph follow. Remember, total does lead all of our altcoins besides Ethereum. Now, over on XRP, we are retesting our Fibonacci level here as well. So, decent buying opportunity for anyone that's not in. Our stochastic is pushing up. RSI is starting to curl. And VWAP does have a lower high, though, so I would exercise caution. Momentum is pushing forward, and that money flow is in the red, but it does look like we could gain strength, providing lower time frames are more favorable. Over on the 1 hour, we do have a little bit of a bearish continuation going on. We have lower highs and lower lows that were bringing us down. We do have several lows and several highs, so I would watch for this trend to reverse. We did hold that Fibonacci level as well, and the VWAP is trying to break bullish. So if this VWAP can stay bullish and create a new bullish trend with higher highs and higher lows, that'll push momentum higher, keep money flow green, and push us further. But if this VWAP rejects into bearish territory, then it's likely we would push back down, probably to this 227, and we do have other consolidation ranges we could visit, like our 213 and then possibly $2, but I wouldn't think we'd hit $2 unless the rest of the market were to see some sort of fall off. Thank you for watching tonight's video. I hope you have a great night. Hit the like and subscribe, and join us in the Discord.